please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Well, isn't this just fantastic? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at some of the reactions on recent episodes of Lolcow Live. The reason why is because a Reddit user had posited a theory of a consequence many believe should have been given to Boogie anyway. This consequence is a monetary one, and it's led us down a rather amusing path, where in a more recent one, Boogie took part in what is considered community service. We'll get to that soon. We also have commentary from the likes of Wings' wife.
Anyhow, talking about scams, a Reddit user put out, pay Tommy out of Boogie's shares. He doesn't deserve to make money off of his cancer lies and scamming people, which we 100% are doing that.
You're not. You're not blowing out. Jordy, did you hear what he just said?
Prior to this moment, they were discussing how they were, or when they were, if they were, paying Tommy C at all. It was a lengthy discussion, and they were all quite happy about the discussion. It was productive. The moment the conversation switched to this one Reddit user suggesting that Boogie should not be paid, well, clearly Boogie had not been given the memo, which I found quite funny. It's going to get funnier, don't worry.
What, that we're taking your money? We are taking your money.
You're joking, right? That's a bit.
No, you can't.
Fucking bit.
You can't get paid in the month of August for faking cancer. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious, dude.
I do firmly believe that Boogie will more than likely get paid anyway, but that's, let's say, a bit of a spoiler. But I also do, on a moral stance, believe he should be paid anyway. Anyone that is on the show should be paid to be on the show. I know that the other moral aspect to this, profiting off of a lie, is where that line could be seen, but they have an agreement and a split. Therefore, Boogie should be paid for his time, even if he is a terrible host and an equally terrible person. The same is said for the likes of Tommy, because Tommy had his holiday agreed upon. The coincidence of it happening, or the Boogie fakery happening when Tommy's away, is irrelevant.
You tried to buy me off of the show. You fired me. We tore up that contract. Team, I donated $4,000 of my money to charity. My bank account's pretty much at zero right now. I don't even have enough to get through this month. What's going to happen to me on August 1st, team? No.
Okay, calm down for a second.
What happened to me on August 1st?
Not to be intentionally pedantic, but this stream was from August the 8th. I think he means September 1st, since, you know, August 1st has already happened. Boogie being angry about all of this can be seen as legitimate concern for his income, since he's not really doing much on his own content. Twitch would be a great thing for him to do, as would YouTube if he could be asked. Inability to help oneself is kind of his go-to. The Francis character apparently is more close to reality than he would like to believe. But, as always, it can also be seen if you see the chat to the side of the video as it's playing as fake drama, or fake Boogie, because Boogie does sensationalize, but it's whether or not any of it's truthful. There is an issue, a grey area, as it were.
My mortgage is due. My health insurance is due. No, there's no calming down.
Calm down.
Are you
Boogie, it would be incredibly unethical for you to get paid on our best month ever because you faked cancer.
I already gave the money away.
No,
I already gave the money away. I was hoping to get some of it back, but I already donated $4,000 of that paycheck to charity. It's already in a cancer charity's hands.
Is it me, or is it the more irate Boogie gets, whether manufactured or not, the closer he sounds to Ethan Ralph? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Now, Boogie may well have donated money to charity. He may well have responsibilities. All of this is stemming from a Reddit post. So whether they're being serious or not entirely comes down to whether or not he could for a second just calm his tits. His somewhat substantial man tits. Or this could all just be fake. I mean, it's equally possible.
Now what am I supposed to f***ing do? What am I supposed to do? I have a $2,000 mortgage hitting the third. I have health insurance. I have electric. You want me to be on this show? I have to have lights. I have to have... Come on, to pay for it.
How is it Boogie's using quite a interesting microphone? He is in and out. The balance on that microphone must be horrendous. I know I get stick for this Yeti X thing I'm having problems with. I really do wish I could just go back to using the Yeti. I really do. But his audio imbalance is impressive. The spike in it must be killing it. Sorry, I was going to nerd out for a second on the quality of his microphone, then I realised I don't have enough time and you'd all unclick. Click off, dislike, disappear, all of that.
I'll steal your fucking screen cap. I'm like...
His microphone is going in and out.
Calm down.
This is...
Wait.
No!
Bullshit.
Are you
nothing.
Are you even thinking about this? Why should you make money faking cancer? That's insane. Like, we can't do that.
You're out of your mind.
And I think you're a gullible prat who is going to do anything for views and for money. So if there's a chance, they can use you to drum up additional interest in the show by having you go absolutely balmy ape over the fact that, well, they don't want you to get paid, but it's all coming from a Reddit post. They're going to take advantage of it knowing you're going to get triggered to high hell. This isn't overly complicated here, Bugs. You really should pay more attention.
You're out of your... Dude, I can't be homeless.
The good news,
Dude,
Boogie, is banks will work with you.
You know, I have it on good authority, some banks do like to do that. If it is possible to keep you as a customer, many will seek to do that, unless, of course, you have in the past done anything that would undermine that trust relationship. Again, all being strung along this entire situation because it was a Reddit post and Keem just ran with it.
Well, Tommy C's getting the
joke?
Tommy
Is
C's
this a
getting the
fucking
full
joke?
$6,000 or whatever
Is
the
this a joke?
No,
Dude,
but
listen,
you gotta be
how can I
serious.
be on the show? No, make this make sense. Do you want me on the show in August? Do you want me on the show in August at all? Because if you do, I have the internet, you dumb... How am I supposed to do that without power? How am I supposed to be on this show? There's nothing...
Bro, you got money. Bro, okay, who even believes this? Who? But who even? Calm down. Calm down. Calm the down.
Now that was one show. That one being Boogie and Wings Go Grocery Shopping, brackets, live. To be honest, it clearly came across as a bit fake. Amusing though, although to be honest, Boogie could well actually mean this. It's hard to tell with him these days. The second thing I want to go through concerns interaction between Boogie and Wings' missus.
Hello.
So, Kelly, why do you not like Boogie?
Where are we getting this information from?
Jordy. Jordy said you hate Boogie.
I don't hate Boogie. I have a strong dislike for Boogie.
Why?
I will tell you first off, I vote on every poll. You do. If we should fire Boogie, if you should pay Boogie, I vote.
And what do you vote?
The last one was, should you pay Boogie? And I said no.
Weirdly enough, that was a prevailing theme with a lot of what Boogie should do, consequences he should receive. I still favour the one where he's fired from the podcast, but at the same time, I'm fully aware that without him there, the numbers on the show aren't going to be as good. Since he hasn't been fired, this is being stretched out as long as it can be, and I understand that, to make as much money from it while the law of diminishing returns comes into effect, or until a new drama comes up that they can then milk like there's no tomorrow.
No, someone that's had health issues, faking a health issue and making money off of it and then making more money off of it,
I didn't make any money off of it. I didn't make any money off of it. I never put up a GoFundMe. I didn't monetize the video in which I talked about it.
But you did.
I accepted a
Talk about it, and
promotion.
you did. You constantly would talk about how okay, they asked for me to come. Me say my piece, then you can talk.
Okay.
That's right. Treat Boogie like a child. Boogies should be seen and not heard. In this, he should wait his turn rather than reacting to everything, because with the full context, if we are to believe this is real, he can then respond to everything with more clarity. I would say honesty as well, but that's not a word synonymous with Boogie.
Alright, so here's the thing with that. You would say, oh, I have cancer, poor pity me, poor me. Like, you would do that. And most people, I'll tell you, I don't even like it when Georgie says I was a cancer survivor. I don't like it because I feel like there's so many people that are in worst case shape that I don't want anyone's sympathy. Put that to someone else.
When something like what Boogie did hits close to home, it is very hard for others, or for those affected, to see objectively, but because of the position they see from, they can see this from a position of somebody taking advantage. Because, let's face it here, you did lie about having cancer. People stuck around because they wanted to see you pull through. So, did you keep viewers because of that lie, which means you then monetarily benefited from it, or not?
There's the fact that you don't do anything for yourself. Even on the shopping video, everyone was handing you the stuff, or you'll send someone to go do it.
Additionally, most of the food from the shopping video was just chocolate and other forms of junk food. Bit of a waste. I mean, we can all judge, I guess, to an extent. We all have cravings. I understand that. I myself am partial to a chocolate cigarette. I am joking, of course I am, don't try me. However, when it comes to what we are seen doing in the online space, especially in a public setting, considering how important your health is and how poorly you treat it, people are going to look down on what you do when you go shopping. Whether it be the choice of the food you buy, or what it is you have others do to make your adventure more palatable for you.
Oh, you saw me checking out, and I checked out myself. What are you talking about? All that was in the shopping video is me checking out. In the entire 20-minute thing, I did the shopping.
She saw the 20. She saw the first video you submitted, the 20-minute one.
Yes, and I literally picked everything off the shelf. What are you talking about? You're out of your mind. I'm uploading that to YouTube right now. No, I'm launching that on YouTube right now. They can watch the entire thing on YouTube right now.
Has anyone else noticed, now that Boogie's in the presence of one of his superiors, the profanities have gone out of the window? Now, you may not have noticed it in all the raging earlier, because I had to cut it all out. Somehow, Lolcam Live is monetized with all the profanities in the live show. I put one of those profanities in a video, and I am instantly demonetized. Make this make sense, please.
And let them decide how much the things I picked off the shelf, which I did.
Bro, first of all, you rode in one of those scooters. You didn't even walk down the aisles.
Yes, because we were going to be in there for an hour to film, and I can't stand up for an hour. I can barely stand up for 5 minutes. I don't use them when I jump in, pick up 3 things, and leave. But if I'm going to film for an hour, then I'm going to be in a cart.
Oh, so you had a bad cancer day. No response?
No.
To your bad cancer day?
Because you're the one who knows. I might still have this, by the way. You're the one who knows. That's the reason I'm going to the doctor on the 16th, is because I'm still being treated for this.
It is not my place to judge how one gets about in a supermarket, although I will admit, after watching Amblin Reed for years do it, Chantel does it, Nick Ocado does it for the Bants, I do firmly believe that you can do it, but you have to put in the one thing you've lacked for years. To be able to stand up for longer, you've got to make a concerted effort for your health. You really do. And that means pushing your body every single day. You have to, or you will be bedbound. If all you're doing is sitting down for the majority of the day, your day is wasted. Someone like yourself, Boogie, needs to be more active. And that video of the shopping, yes, and your cope about it, show your own inability to understand the major point. It's well known you're an ungrateful turd anyway. Add to this, you're an entitled turd. Now, there is another interaction in this show concerning Muta. I want to play a brief clip of that as well, just to show you the difference in how Boogie treats Wings' wife to how Boogie treats Muta.
Yeah, we had a physical contract. We ripped it up.
Does it still exist? Has it been notarized by a lawyer?
Not by my lawyer.
No, it's...
Well, then I guess it doesn't count then.
Well, it was like a DocuSign thing. He did sign it, but it's just like we verbally on camera said it's kind of ripped up now. But yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think if you fake cancer, it's a good look paying that person out.
How about, so you think it's better to pay Tommy, who literally wasn't here for 3 weeks, with that money?
Yeah, Tommy didn't fake cancer, though.
Additionally, this is a false equivalence. Tommy had pre-agreed arranged holiday time. The fact this happened means nothing. His holiday meant he was guaranteed his 3 weeks pay. He was guaranteed it, Boogie. You shouldn't be getting anything the moment you were fired beyond what you were meant to get paid up to the point of being fired, but you're still here, which means you're still getting money.
But he also didn't work. He also wasn't fucking here.
He didn't fake cancer, though.
He already knew that he was going to quit.
Yeah, but he didn't fake cancer.
Yeah, you understand that this. You understand this effectively means I have to quit the show. I'm officially filing my 3-week vacation, Muda.
Okay.
Just like Tommy did. I expect to be paid fully for those 3 weeks, and I'll see you guys then.
I'll be honest, I'm somewhat surprised you hadn't explored that option sooner, or asked at least for 3 weeks severance on top of your cut for the show, which, according to Reddit, and Keem running with it to annoy you, you ain't getting. But I fully expect you to, because this is basically, again, a bit. Any excuse to poke you, and it's not very difficult.
I'm on the side of the road, parked on the grass with my hazards on. I promise you, a cop's gonna.
Holy shit.
Get the trash.
I thought he would stay on that side, though. Okay, we gotta do full screen Boogie. 1 minute.
You know there's going to be a cop interaction on this stream, right?
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
This clip is taken from a recent Lolcow Live episode of Boogie doing community service. As part of his penance tour, much like the Orville, he's got to get approval rating up, and those likes dislikes have got to be in his favour.
Because, like, our chat's going to be, like, calling his local, like, police precinct right now. There's a drunk man on the side of the highway in a yellow vest.
Yo, why does his Crocs match his whole fit? 10 more minutes, you get a break. In his desk last stream, Google rubbing alcohol on a tattoo. Ooh. Oh, Boogie looks like he's stuck.
Oh, dude, he's in the house of pain right now. 110% in the house of pain. I'm going to let you know this. Once he sits down on the ground, pretty much, it's going to be done. So.
I'll play one more clip of Boogie's penance before we finish, because Boogie has to adjust himself a little so as to get the most out of his community service.
Obviously doing
Oh my God, he almost got hit by a car! Oh. Town do you live in? Fayetteville, right? Fayetteville, Arkansas?
Why are you doxing me? They're going to figure out where I am. They're going to send the cops.
Everyone knows where you live. I'm just trying to figure out the actual temperature there right now.
Lose that weight, especially when you're on that medicine.
Yeah, except I'm not going to be able to walk for 2 days because my back is sore because my knees ache.
And thusly begins Boogie's long line and list of ailments that mean he cannot do something. To not be able to do something is usually because you are in some way prevented. In the case of Boogie, it is not that you are prevented, it is that you have allowed yourself to be prevented because you want to be prevented. You want to stop, you want to be sedentary, you want to mope, whine, complain about all these asinine problems that are entirely your fault. If you want to get somewhere in life, it's going to be hard, for you especially, but you have to want it or you will fail. Having this as part of a more recent episode is comedic in its own way. Of course it is. Does this mean that Boogie has paid his penance? No. But I say that because it is not up to me to decide, is it now? It's also not up to me to decide whether any of this is real, although I've yet to be convinced.